It is so small that I can fit it inside of my pocket. So I can fit this inside my pocket in my shirt. This is the new Kindle. This is the 11th generation. That means there were 10 generations of Kindles before this. Second, this one is going to be faster, lighter, smaller, and has a much smaller bezel. So I'm really interested in how much the improvements came over the last 3 years. And then we're going to compare it to the Kindle Paperwhite. One of the obvious differences between the Kindle and the Paperwhites is that the Paperwhites are going to have a flat front, while the Kindles have like kind of this frame here where the bezels are kind of raised. Also, if you notice, the new Kindle is going to be coming with an anti-glare screen that's, in my opinion, a little less glary than the previous edition Kindle. That could just be my eyes, but in sunlight, I find that the new Kindle is very good at anti-glare, and you notice that the bezels are considerably smaller. So what that allows it to do is it allows it to be smaller, lighter, and fit easier in your pocket. So you can do something like this. I can just take it along with me and I could put it in my pocket and read on the go. The new Kindle 11th generation can now charge at 9 watts, the same speed as my Kindle Paperwhite. The previous Kindle only charged at 5 watts. So the previous Kindle took about 4 hours to fully charge itself, but the new Kindle takes about 2. And the Kindle Paperwhite takes about 2.5, which is crazy when you think about how much bigger a battery this one has. Both of these Kindles come with 6-inch screens. But the previous generation had a 167 ppi, or pixels per inch. That was great for when it came out, but the current one, the new one, comes with 300 ppi, while the Paperwhite also comes with 300 ppi. So what does that mean for you? In our view, and in my reading, I noticed that the blacks are deeper here. The contrast ratio is better here. And it's not going to be saying that, well, the previous generation Kindle is poor or bad. Actually, it just means that the newest generation is just very, very good. The Kindle still utilize only 4 LEDs as the backlights, while the Paperwhite uses 17 LEDs. The newest Kindle is now dual band, so that's going to be 2.4 and 5 gigahertz spectrum, while the previous Kindle only utilized 2.4. So that means you can download faster and stay farther away from your router. It also comes with something that I want to show you. It comes with dark mode. So the previous generation does not have dark mode. But the newest generation, because it has dark mode, I can suddenly read this even easier at night. The old Kindle is just 0.1 inches taller, so it's just a little bit taller, but it is 0.2 inches wider. And if you look here, it is 0.02 in terms of thickness. So it's not that much bigger, but in overall feel, I feel like the new Kindle here is going to be more balanced in the hand, and the weight distribution, it just makes it easier to carry and less tiring. And that might not sound like a lot, but that's the difference between having something that I could put in my pocket easily, as you can see here on my Kindle 11th generation. It goes in my pocket easily, and this, just because it's a little bit bigger, it is not as easy, and it's a much tighter fit. You guys see it's a much tighter fit than the current Kindle, the new 11th generation. It is definitely smaller now. So we're going to test the speed of each Kindle. So we're going to unlock them. So the Kindle, the new Kindle, is a little bit faster here. We're going to swipe up. Just about the same. Here's the book. Let's press it. About the same. We're going to go back to the home menu. So let's try that one more time. Opening. A little bit faster. We got the menu bar, home, about the same. So one thing I want to share with you is that the new Kindle is definitely crisper in the text. Definitely crisper. It's also a little bit more contrasty with a higher contrast level between the white and the black. Close in on it for you guys. So it feels a little bit more blurry on the previous edition, the 10th generation, than on the 11th generation. The changing of the pages, pretty much the same, but you can notice something here. We're just gonna show you this. So if I go to text, so everyone knows that we're on the same settings. So we're on the same settings. We are on the same theme. We are on the same font, same size. We are on the same layout. You get more surface area, more words per page on the new Kindle than the previous edition. Because now that you have a smaller bezel, even though the screens are the same size, it feels like there's definitely more words, because here it ends on place, and here place is all the way up here. So you get 4 extra lines here. Your new Kindle comes with dark mode. Your old Kindle does not have dark mode setting there. It's definitely a little bit larger on the previous generation. If you want to look at the thickness, you can also see the thickness here. See the thickness there? The micro USB on the old edition with the USB-C just gives you more charging options. You have quick access to your settings just by tap or swipe down, and then you'll have access to your settings. You have your home, library, and current reading all here in the library books. You have scroll left and right if you want to scroll, basically the same interface. New quick scrolling experience, navigate by tapping, dragging, or holding the trackpad. The best example for me is actually going to be showcasing the newest of the Kindles, the 11th gen, with the Kindle Paperwhite. The Paperwhite is going to have better battery life. It's a bigger unit, but the Kindle 11th gen is going to be the newest. So here we've pressed both buttons to swipe to unlock. I have the yellow light on currently on my Kindle Paperwhite, just for distinction. If you want to know how to adjust that, you have your warmth. You can reduce the warmth, or you can increase the warmth, something you do not have on your Kindle here. Both are very fast to use. We're reading the same book, Imperfections. Very fast. It's going to ask me to go back to where this is. So this is the same page. This is at the same font size with the same spacing on the same page. Same font size, same spacing on the same page. Same font size, same spacing on the same page. So you do get a little bit more coverage in the 6.7-inch version of the Paperwhite than you get on the Kindle, or decrease the font size so you can fit more into a page. And it's now going to be a lot more similar. You just have to read it smaller. So there is a good reason to upgrade to the bigger one. It is because you have more words on the page. I think the main difference between the new Kindle and the previous generation of Kindle, it's not just that it's this one is going to be having longer battery life. It's not just because it's faster. I think it's just easier to hold in the hand. And if you compare this even to your Apple, this is an Apple 13 Pro Max. Look at the size difference between the two. It's almost a very similar size. So the new Kindle is going to let you escape from the world, detach, or take yourself away from Wi-Fi. It has airplane mode, so you don't have to listen and get all these notifications disturbing you from enjoying the book and going back into what I call just a reading type of atmosphere. Because the other thing this can do is just fit in your pocket, and I can take it with me. And it's not heavy that it's going to be clunking around all the time, because it's only 5.5 ounces. So take that to the bank. Let's go reading. And this is David with the French Glow signing off. Bye, bye, bye.